Magic the Gathering, a game steeped with a rich history of complicated, unique, and powerful cards. Unfortunately, as time has passed, much of the cards played in the history of Magic have fallen to the background as new sets came out. I'm here today with my friend Kylo to relive the old days of Magic and play with the cards that are as old as the game itself. This is Magic the Gradual. To begin us off, in this series, me and my friend Kyle will be opening one booster box of Magic the Gathering cards from each set, putting a deck together with the cards we have pulled, then versing off against each other to see who the winner is. Then after, we move on to the next set released, and so on, slowly implementing new cards and trying to strengthen our deck even more. This time we're opening Legends, a set that fundamentally changed Magic forever, with the introduction of multicolored cards and a new type of card, Legend, showcasing super powerful monsters limited only to one per deck. This set houses many extremely powerful cards that are still played in Vintage to this day. Notable cards in this set are Tabernacle, the Abyss, Chains of Mephistopheles, Caracas, Sylvan Library, and of course, Mana Drain. Okay everybody, we're in Legends now. Legends, very fun set. A lot of really interesting cards in this set. Actually, the start of multicolored cards as well. I'm gonna get, and also at Legends as well. The introduction to legendary creatures. That's the reason why the set's called Legends. I'm actually pretty excited for this. So let's just get into this. Oh, we have the rules card, of course, in every pack. Remove Soul. This is the I'll probably be able to get more counter spells in this set. I didn't receive any counter spells from the original beta, so this set will be my first introduction into that. So maybe I could go back to my controlling route as I had in my first game. Mana Drain. Mana Drain is very good. This card will be very good later in the series. Currently, right now, I might still play it if I want to go towards the controlling route. It's my only like 2 blue counter any spell card I have. The problem with it is that Mana Drain is a thing, Mana Drain is still a thing, so I have to really pay attention to that. Indestructible Aura. Look at this card. Look at this Hark. Just radical. And the best part about Indestructible Aura is its Indestructible Aura is neither an aura or gives the creature it targets indestructible. It's such a good card. I love it. Okay, Angus McKinsey. This is actually, I was actually thinking about cutting red and maybe shifting into a separate color. I didn't, in my most recent deck, I only had like 7 cards that are red, and the main card that I'm splashing red for is Lightning Bolt, and that card, while being very good, I feel like there's other, like if I splash to white, I can get access to the 3 Swords to Plowshares I have that I have not been using at all, and I get Angus McKinsey as well, which is just like a fog and a stick, very decent. So I might think about switching from red to a different color, which would just really open me up to many different options as well. I get these very bad lands, not bad lands, but they're very bad, and they happen to be lands. Ruben Soulslinger, also another reason why I might want to start to actually go to white. Just tap to gain control of a creature seems very good. Also, I didn't even realize Sylvan Library, insane actually. Hopefully I can get more than 1 Sylvan. I think 2 Sylvan Libraries is the amount that I want to have. But actually, looks like going to Bant might actually be a good decision. A second Mana Drain. That's actually very good. I think I have a place now of Remove Souls as well, and 2 Mana Drains. So if I did want to ever go to control, I think that's a viable option now, especially now that I have 2 of them. A third Mana Drain. Ooh, 3 Mana Drains. That's actually very good. I don't think I have any. I don't know if I would play them though. I don't really have any good late game payoffs to kind of warrant Mana Drain. Maybe I could just use it as like an actual counter spell, but unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, like I think Mana Drain is too big of an issue. If I like use it to counter like a 3 or 4 drop, and the next turn I don't have anything to use that mana for, I might just be taking unnecessary damage. But I'm very happy I've pulled 3 of them. That would be very useful later on. Reincarnation. Interesting card. A 4th man. I have a playset of mana drains? A playset. Oh my god, what? What rarely is mana drain? This has to at least be an uncommon, or I'm insanely lucky, one of the two. Well, I mean, I'm probably both, actually, if I got a playset of them. No second Sylvan Library, unfortunately. Although, I did actually get a lot of a really good control package now that I have 4 mana drains, and also 4 remove souls. So I could try and go back into that. I definitely think I'm cutting red though. I think I don't have good enough creatures anymore to warrant an aggro strategy. I think going back to control is the option for me. So not only that, but I also have a bunch more better control options now. If I go into white, I get swords. I can actually use my counter spells since I have some now. I have Angus McKenzie for Fog, and I also got that other one. I forgot her name, but you can tap you to gain control of a creature. I feel like I have a lot more options now, and I think a control route is actually much more needed, and it will be much better for me with all the options I got. So, yeah.
All right. We are here in Legends now. Oh, this is gonna be a cool set. A lot of interesting cards in this one. I'm pretty excited for this one. This even has a lot of cards that I've known. So, let's see what we get now. Underworld Dreams in Sylvan Library. If I was lacking in card draw before, no longer, boys and girls. Oh my. That. I hope we get more of that. I'd love to be able to run that. Indestructible Aura! Look at this Falcon, man! It's a great art. We got Mana Drain! Let's go! Mana Drain won't be very good now. Because mana burn. But, I was thinking about maybe switching into blue later in our sets. And eventually, if that happens, Mana Drain would be a pretty good thing, especially way down the line. I'm excited to eventually hit the day where I use that. Oh, okay. A second Sylvan Library and agreed. Boys and girls, I think this is when my card draw turns around. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this pack. Oh my god. Another Mana Drain and another Sylvan Library. Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh man, I'm gonna be glad the day I switch into blue. These 2 Mana Drains? Nice. I actually feel confident about being able to run that then. Oh man, they're tempting me with blue this time. They are tempting me with blue. Ugh. Eureka! Okay. That is a spell. That is interesting. Okay. If we get any more. So far I haven't seen any other Eureka, so that... We got deck on Black Blade. What a goofy legend. If I did swap for blue, that's another interesting creature I could run. Oh my god! Another Sylvan Library! I think it's a playset. That's 4, yeah? Let's go! Rubinia Soul Singer. She is an interesting card. If I shifted away from black and took blue instead, that would be an interesting card to include. I think creature control in a format like this could be very interesting and very tide-turning. Alright, that is the end of the packs. We got some pretty good stuff this time around. We got a place at a Sylvan Library. I think that's probably one of the coolest things about the pack so far, but there were a lot of interesting little support pieces, especially the fact that I pulled a few Mana Drains. This definitely feels like a set that some of it will be very useful now, while some of it will be very useful later. And it's going to be interesting to kind of pick apart what I'm going to put in my deck now versus what I'm holding on to and saving for a rainy day when the eventual time that they're useful. So, alright. This is a cool set of packs.
Okay, so you might be noticing that my deck is very different than what it looked like before. So that's because the pulls from Legends actually ended up being pretty decent, and I think that the I can't justify myself splashing red anymore. I think I have too many good cards in blue that I want to kind of have a position in blue, and then I have some pretty decent green cards as well that I want to maintain kind of a grip on. So I decided to get rid of red. I felt like there wasn't enough in my pool for me to justify it. I could probably be wrong. The fireball strat might still be perfectly fine, but I also did want to change up what I was doing as well, specifically because I got these cards for a playset even of Mana Drain. This which I actually found very funny because I only have one counterspell, and I only got the one counterspell from Revised. I didn't even get the counterspell from Beta. So, but I have 4 mana, a playset of Mana Drains. So with a playset of Mana Drains, I thought to myself that I could actually go Control. I also got a Brain Geyser as well, which is a pretty decent card for catch up with late game. Card draw is a thing that is very important. So I thought just being able to have another card that is able to catch me up is pretty decent, and also combos very well with Mana Drain. So that's the reason why I decided to go Bant this time, is because I want to go Control route, and I feel like Bant has better options for control than Teamer is. Yeah, Teamer. Specifically because I have a playset of Source of Pushers, absolutely insane card, and I have a playset of it, and I haven't been using it, and I feel like now that I'm white, I might as well, or it's another reason to justify me playing white. But the real reasons why I'm playing white is because of Rubinia and Angus. Angus is a fog on a stick, and Rubinia lets me take control of creatures. Both are pretty decent this early on in Legends, this early on in the game, so I can just either snatch something or repeatedly make Kyle not be able to deal actually damage to me, because he hasn't presented any way to deal damage to me besides combat damage. So being able to negate that combat damage is, in my opinion, very high. So in conjunction, besides Mana Drain, I also felt like I needed more counter spells, so I threw in 4 Move Souls. I don't think he has any other super impactful cards besides support combat tricks for creatures or auras for creatures. So if I can just get rid of the creature itself, then all those other cards tend to be useless. And then for the payoff for Mana Drain, besides Brain Geisel, I have Aladdin's Ring and the Hive as well, as my ways to kind of win the game. Because as you can see, that since I'm a control, I don't really have a way to kind of win the game, to push the game, besides Aladdin's Ring and the Hive. And maybe Rubinia, but I don't have creatures to deal combat damage really. So that's that. Arboreal is also here. If a player does not cast a spell or put a card into play, no creatures may attack that player. It works for both of us. An insurance for me if I don't draw Angus, or if he removes Angus. Enchantment Destruction is very hard. It's very hard to achieve this early on. It's even hard to achieve later on. Enchantment Destruction is just a hard thing to get. So having a way to kind of fog every single turn puts me in a pretty decent position. I am splashing Demonic Tutor in a 3-color deck because I did pull a pretty decent. I have Bayou Underground Sea and also 3 City of Brass because it's only 1 card. I felt like, why not? It could be a bad decision, but you know. People have kept yelling at me for not putting Channel in my Fireball deck, but you know, I'm just full of bad decisions, so that's another thing. We've restricted Library, finally. its reign is no more unless either of us draw it. But besides that, I guess the sideboard, there's Hurricane, Ivy Tower, Drop of Honey, Crumble. I think Blue Elemental Blast all have been in my sideboard before. I chose Blue Elemental because with Legends, there's a lot of new cards, and Kyle could actually change his color combination, so I just did it in. And the big thing that I added in my sideboard was a playset of Serendib Jin, which is just like a late game beater in case this control plan doesn't work. I can sideboard out some cards for a beater in case I absolutely need to. So that's that. I don't know how this is going to play. I put the Strip Mines back in because Strip Mine in control is pretty decent. Also, I realized how stupid I was for not playing Strip Mine with Library in the format. I realized I'm very stupid, so we can discuss my stupidity later on. But besides that, mana base is kind of scuffed. Not really any fixing, but let's just see how this kind of goes. I'm actually really excited. Control is a very fun type of game for me. It's a very fun type of deck archetype for me, and controls. I haven't had a chance to play it now until today. Also, balance is in here as well, which is insanely insane. So yeah, that's the deck. I'm not sure how it's gonna do, but let's just kind of find out together.
Alrighty, here we are. The deck for Legends. I mulled over a few different ideas. There were multiple things I could have done. So many different ways to build decks. Now that we have access to all these legendaries. What did I do? Kobolds! So the deck color combo has completely changed. We went from Abzan previously, and now we are in Grixis. So blue, red, black. So I saw this Mr. Rogue of Karakeep, and I went, that's a neat fella. Do I have Kobolds? The answer is yes. I have 4 of them. I pulled more than 4, but you only need 4 in a deck. And I went, do I have any Kobold support? Yes, I have Kobold Taskmasters. Anything else? Not really. Alright, we'll give it a whirl. You know what? Whenever am I going to be able to play Kobolds besides this? So I thought, what the heck? Why not? So here we are in Grixis. Why Grixis? When Rakdos is what Roga is. Well, I slipped in a little fellow by the name of Tetsuo Umezawa. I added a bit of blue support, because as much as I would love to just play Rakdos, want a bit of extra help, a bit of extra support. You know, tricolors. You know, you hate it, but you love it simultaneously. So, add a bit of blue. Besides the Kobolds and their support, we have the Sedge Troll, so that middle game, both defensive, what I liked about the Will-O-Wisp from last time, and a bit of offense. It becomes easy because there's a 3/3 with Swamps. So, nice little body. The previously mentioned Legends, and I have 2 more Legends, and I'll bring up why they're here in a minute. Lady Orca. I don't even try to say her name. What, Savitri? Yeah. Skarzam. Savitri. Both them are just vanilla bodies. 7 drops for a 7/4 and a 6/4. I had an idea, and we'll get there. But Kobolds are wide tactics. Many, but not very beefy. I thought if you got one big boy out in the field, I'm kind of screwed. So, besides removal, obviously. But I want to be able to weigh if it's getting to late game, and I want to win. With damage. I want to be like, let's go. Damage time. So I thought I'd include some of these vanilla legends. How we'll get them out? We'll get to it. Spells. Force Spike. I'm now in blue. I can counterspell. Yippee. Demonic Tutor, of course. Mana Drain. I pulled 2 of them. Here's part of the thought process. Mana Drain is one of the options. If I counter something like Cameron's, that's a decent mana cost. It doesn't have to be massive, but anywhere from like at least, I'd say 3 is probably like, would be best 3 or higher. Mana Drain will give me a ton of colorless mana, which could be detrimental in the sets we're working with now, because Mana Drain, not Mana Drain, sorry, Mana Burn. Mana Burn's a thing, so this could bite me back. So having the big vanillas is a bit of a counteract / way to capitalize on it. Simulacrum, very good spell. I quite like the idea of this spell, so I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. I might maybe board it out. We'll see. 4 Terror, nothing new. Kept the Mox. Candelabra. Because Roga needs a lot of red, I may not always have red. And I figured I'd also have this in case mana drain is at an inoptimal point. I don't have a big boy to plug things into, but I have the Candelabra. Oh, I can just get rid of that excess mana and put it as lands. It's also an alternative that way. Mana Vault, Basalt, similarly, colorless mana to ramp up some of these big ones, or be able to keep some things, keep the ball rolling. And then there's some enchantment support. All of them are buffers in a sense. They all buff. Flight for flying, Holy Strength, you're aware of, and Unstable Mutation. We've seen from Cameron a few times. Now I'm running it. Flight is there for the big boys, the ones who want to hit hard and need some sort of evasion. I remove my Mace of Pegasus as I no longer have that evasion that I once knew and held dear. And Holy Strength, good way to buff a Kobold randomly. An Unstable Mutation for a similar effect. Make sure that my weenies can still be big if they need to. Lands match pretty much what the color calls for now. We restricted library, so now I'm down to 1. I threw in Hammerheim because it's just a fancy swamp. Not swamp, mountain. Why not? I pulled it. Kept Strip Mines. Showing off my Tundra and Underground Sea here. So, you know. Wait, I'm a fool. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. Why is Tundra here? Ah! For some reason, I thought that was a different color combo. Don't tell Cameron that I included the wrong land. It'll just be a flex land. It's okay. It's a fancy... it's a fancy island. Don't ask, don't tell. Sideboard. More flight in case I find that I need more evasion. Flight's there. If I need more Force Spike, it's also there. If I find that I don't really need Simulacrum, but I want more Counterspell. Lightning Bolt. I'm in red now. I can do burn things. I pulled 4 Lightning Bolts, so you know what? It's on my sideboard. If I find that I just need to, like, deal a little bit of damage here, a little bit of damage there, add a bit of surprise combat tricks, Lightning Bolt's a nice option. More Unstable Mutations if I like it. This is more of just a kind of buff if I like a strategy. I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. What's going to work and what's not. I'm a little uncertain with how this deck's going to work. It might suck. It might do great. Who knows? Shatter in case it's got some artifact BS, and the Ifrit. In case I need more of that mid-range strength. He is a strong body for his mana cost, but comes with a bit of a downside. However, it's a 3/4 flying for 3. That's really good by this time standards, and even still solid by today's standards. So, he's on the sideboard now that I'm also in blue, so I can take advantage of these Ifrits that I once so cursed their names. So, that is the deck. Kobolds with support, and a little bit of trick. I'll be happy if I'm able to pull off a mana drain into one of the big ones, and then I can supply them with something like Flight. That'd be really cool. That might be something I aim for. I might swap in more flights if I'm anticipating that. Or I might find that Roga is just the MVP and supporting my Kobolds to no end, and I just swing out with weenies. Who knows? We're about ready to find out. I made a little goof, and it's going to be funny, actually.
Oh, what's your goof?
I'm not going to bring it up. I told the recording, don't ask, don't tell. You know, it's our secret. You know, the viewer and I. You know, you're not going to see it at all.
Did you input the card wrong? If you need to change the deck, go ahead and do it.
No, it won't actually impact me. It's not like I have an illegal card. I could have been smarter about something.
If you want to change something, go ahead, do it real quick.
Nah, it's part of the meme now.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I started recording, and we can start up the game. And because I lost, I have the advantage of going first. Ooh. Ooh.
I guess.
I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm sorry.
You're sorry already? Don't like that. I can work with this.
I mean, you have to if it has lines in it.
Yeah. Like, I am forced to work with this.
Okay,
But I also would willingly work with this.
So, I get to go first. I still get to draw. That's still a thing. So, I'll draw a card for turn, and then I'll slap down the library and I'll pass the turn.
Oh, what in the world? Who is this man?
Don't have strip mine.
Alright, well.
Don't have strip mine.
That would be really funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He says playing the strip mine.
Now I'm gonna drop a swamp.
Or you could have that. You could be running that enchant. Oh, that's also a good start. Or you could have that. I think it does a 1 mana black enchantment, which turns a land into a swamp. I'll draw at your instep. Ooh.
And this is with library restricted now, so
yes.
There's only one of those.
Yes.
So you managed to pull that right away. Wow. All right.
Yes, I did.
We are. Not doing anything new and exciting.
I'm gonna strip your swamp.
Okie doke.
I don't know. I'll move to discard. And I'll pass.
You're a weird fella.
Oh, I want to get you. I want to
just top deck.
No, my effort. all of my effort. It's gone down the drain.
We're gonna drop a brass.
Oh yeah. No, it's definitely gone down the drain. That's a much better strip mine target.
Yeah. I didn't play it first actually. I had it, but I'm like, no. We're not gonna start with that. And I'll actually take the tick here. And I'll start off with a good old demonic tutor.
That's a good card. That's a very good card.
The question is, what do I grab this early?
A Whirl fan, obviously, because I know you're still playing that. Oh yeah, by the way, what color of mana did you tap for Wisteria Brass? That's important. I need to know.
It's also black, because I'm lame.
Damn it. Not going to give away what colors you are, I see.
It's a secret.
I see it's mono black.
Yeah. Nah. God, what do I do here?
Did we touch on... Did you get any good pulls from Legends? Exciting pulls?
I got some pretty exciting ones. Some of them are in here, so I won't bring them up yet.
Any like exciting pulls that you aren't using?
I can't remember at the moment. It was so long ago. I may have just looked at my polls just moments prior, but I don't remember any of them.
I'll look at mine real quick to see what I got.
I'm gonna do a spicy pull.
A spicy pull?
Yeah, we're gonna do a spicy pull.
A spicy pull.
And I'll pass.
I'll draw a card on your instant. Okay. I'll play City of Brass and I'll move to discard. I'm discarding with a forest. I'll pass.
Alright. Part of it's being revealed.
Oh, you are red now. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Black red. Is he another color besides black red?
That is the question, isn't it?
Or you just straight old Rakdos? It's not called Rakdos yet, but that's what it will be.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna do this. My strategy is going to reveal itself, but this is the optimal point.
You have 6 mana. Cabalds? Are you at... What? Oh, wait. I still don't...
Ah, he's a 2/2.
I'm so confused. I'm extremely confused.
And then we'll, toss out a candelabra.
Okay. I'm so confused on what you're doing right now. This is the most confused I've ever been.
Pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna draw a card, and I'm gonna...
Oh, that's right. I gotta mark my end step. Yeah.
I'll take a damage, and I'll Swords to Plowshares your Cabalds.
Okay, well, that's fine.
You gain 2.
This is true.
Untap and draw.
Oh, wait! Hold on, I have a response! I'm a fool! Tapping City of Brass. Sorry, let me go back down. I was at
Yeah.
19.
So you'd be at 18.
Force Spike!
Oh, fuck. Force Spike. So you're Grixis. Yeah, no, that does counter that does counter swords.
Yes, because you had no extra mana available.
Yes, that is true. Damn it! Force Spike's a card now.
Yep.
I should have played around Force Spike. By
So I was at 19 and I had to tap City of Brass, and now I'm down to
Yes.
18. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. Now
Cool,
it's yours.
cool. I'll play an. Oh, did I draw for turn?
Yes.
I did. I did. I think I did.
Yes.
Yes.
According to the log, yes, you did. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I will draw with library. Actually, hold on. Oh no, I have 8 cards in hand. What am I doing? I'll just play an island and I'll pass. Thought I only had 7 cards in my hand. That would have made things more confusing.
Perfect.
What are you up to?
All right. Spicy play.
1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Lady Orca?
Yeah, she's a 7/4.
I'm gonna.
You're gonna counter it, aren't you?
I'm gonna mana drain that.
Oh no!
Yeah, about that. Wait,
I should have held on to that Force Spike for what it mattered.
I have an open mana, Kyle.
I didn't see you were in blue at first. I saw it this turn, but you
Kyle,
know what?
I have an open
you know,
mana. I have an open mana. First spike would have done nothing.
I mean, at this point, yes.
Would you like to hit me for 2?
Well, yes, I'd like to hit you for 2.
I'll take 2.
That's the turn.
Oh, I can't. I didn't draw a
card.
card. Yes, okay. I should have drawn something. That's my bad. I was just so excited. I'll move to my draw step. I will draw. Move to main phase. I'll generate 7 mana in my pool. And because I'm going to draw a card as well with library. I'm going to slap down this good old Bayou. And I'm going to pay 1 mana, and I'll slap down this good old Aladdin's ring.
Okay, you were able to use it effectively too.
Yep.
I'm like, if he just runs like he's got to find a way to spend it, otherwise that's a lot of damage.
Yep, it is. But I did. I have Aladdin's ring. I'll pass the turn.
Well, shoot, I'm out of gas.
Also, Mana Vault does.
Oh
stay
yeah,
attacked.
Mandarin isn't on. Mandarin is not. I'll untap it.
You have to pay.
1, 2. I didn't have this out yet.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's fine. 3,
4.
4. I'm still gonna take the ding though. That's funny.
Yes, you still take the game.
Yeah, now I'll untap that.
Okay. Cool.
And then I'll play this.
Okay.
And then I'll swing at you for 2.
All swords it.
Yeah. All right. That's my turn.
In step, I'll Ancestry Recall and draw 3 cards.
Aight.
I will then untap, and I will draw. At this point, I think I just wanna.
I thought you were gonna say at this point. I think I just win, and I was gonna be like, what?
No, I'm gonna draw. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I have.
You have 9 cards in hand.
Yeah, put that back on top. I have to play something first. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to play Land War Elves, and then I'll draw. I'll play a Strip Mine, I'll take another damage, and I'll play another Land War Elves, and I'll pass the turn. How's it going over there?
You know.
It's going good?
It's going.
It's going. I'll draw with library. Okay. I'll play a Birds of Paradise. I'll take a damage, and I'm gonna regrowth. I'll regrowth my Ancestral back to my hand. And then I'm going to attack you for 2.
I take the 2.
And I'll pass the
I should
turn.
be like, I regrowth my manager, and I'll just be like, you son of a.
I mean, I don't really think you have like this will be a second card in hand. I mean, like I don't really care about whatever you do over there. You can go ahead and do whatever you want.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna be like. That's just rude. You plays thing, manager. Huh.
Ooh. I'll play Angus Mackenzie. Take a damage.
Ah!
Press. Hit you for 2.
Hello, Angus.
Yeah. Fog on the stick.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Basalt.
Ooh, it's a basalt.
Pass.
Okay, I'm gonna draw on your end step. Oh, fuck. And I'll draw for turn. I have to untap as well. Okay. Interesting. I'll play a second strip mine. I'll hit you for 2.
Only 2?
Only 2, yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll move to discard, discarding force field. I don't think I need it.
That's what you. Oh my god. Man, you had the perfectly timed mana drain. Like,
I did. End of turn.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll ping you for 4.
Alright.
And then I'll untap and I will draw. Ooh. I'll move to combat, hit you for 4. Main phase 2, I'll time walk.
Yep, I'm dead.
Okay, game 1.
Alright. Well, hopefully you don't start with the library again.
I will say, I do think Library was a big contender for that last game as well. I also did draw into Ancestor Recall and Time Walk, so I mean...
There's also that. Unfortunately, even though now I'm in blue, I don't have those.
Yes, so you are going first.
Yes.
I'm assuming, unless you want me to go first.
Yeah. I unfortunately have to keep this. This was one card short of being able to not keep.
Oh, really? So you either had 6 lands or 1 land. I'm not sure which one's better, actually.
I gotta go. Oh, thank God.
Did he pog? Oh, he pogged. He drew City of Brass.
Yeah, pass.
I will draw. I'll just jam an Underground Sea and I'll pass. A second swamp.
I pogged.
Oh, I think first.
Yeah, that's all I got actually. Pass.
Ooh. I'm fine with that. I'll play an island and I'll pass.
Alright. I will tap 2.
Yeah.
Taking the 1 for Kobold Taskmaster.
Remove soul.
Gonna mana drain that?
No, remove soul.
Oh.
Can't target summon a spell.
Sure. Pass. Aren't you about fun today?
I'll jam a City of Brass and I'll pass. Yeah, it's me. That's what they call me, the king of fun.
Hi, strip my.
Doesn't matter. I have 3 lands now. Strip mine would have been better last turn.
Yeah, it would have actually. I'll actually just tap for 3 at first.
Okay.
Taking the ping. For a good old basalt.
I'm fine with this.
And then I'll use basalt
Okay.
to tap for basalt.
Another basalt. I like it. Would you like to just maintain priority forever by tapping him and untapping the other one?
Yeah, back and forth. Yeah,
back
I
and
mean,
forth.
it'd be an interesting strategy.
Also, you remember you can make sure you can toggle the so it doesn't untap automatically.
Oh yes. I will do that when it's not my turn. And because that will be my turn. I'll pass it to you.
Okay, we'll draw. Ooh, that's actually good for me. I'm gonna strip mine your City of Brass.
What the shit?
I'll pass the turn. What do you mean, what the shit? No! No! I'm punished every time!
Top deck that.
Don't forget to toggle a normal and tap for the other Basalt Monolith as well.
Oh yeah. I can technically toggle them both, even though they are not necessarily.
How could you? How could you top deck a mountain like that?
I'm just gonna strip mine your City of Brass.
Yeah, sure.
An eye for an eye. There's the phrase I'm looking for yet.
I'm fine with this.
And I'll pass.
I will draw. I'll slam a City of Brass and I'll pass the turn.
Alright. Oh, sweet.
Hey! Oh, I forgot sugar exists again. It slipped my mind.
Yeah. Here's another gentle reminder.
Tetsuo
Umazawa.
I'm gonna mana drain.
Are you good? How dare you? You. Let me play this game.
Never! I refuse to let you play this game.
I pass, I guess.
I decide who plays what game. I'll play a Tundra. So I have 3 floating generic.
Oh, that's good.
I'm going to Brain Geyser for 3.
Targeting me, I assume?
No, I will not target you.
Oh.
I'll pass the turn.
Well, that is unfortunate.
Yes, it is.
Hey, look.
Hey, it's City of Brass. You're back on your game.
I'll pass.
Interesting. Okay, I'll play a Bayou. You like all my dual lands?
Yeah, look at them go. My favorite's the Tundra.
Yeah, Tundra's pretty nice. I'll play a Land War Elves.
Terror!
Pass the turn.
And instead I'm going to untap Basalt with my lands.
Okay,
My
go
not City of Brass
You
lands.
go ahead.
It's a lot of mana guts just sitting there, Cameron.
No. It's only 4. I can't tap Land War.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, what you doing brooding over there?
I'm just trying to think on what's the optimal play right now. You know, just mulling over my options. Cause like I could do something, but then I could get suck.
You could get suck.
You know?
Yes, you could get. You could always get suck.
Mm-hmm.
You just gonna try it? You're gonna
And you know,
go for broke?
I think that's like a way to egg me on. But you know what? I will.
I will be egged on successfully. I activate my egg card.
Yeah. We'll tap both basalts.
Okay, that's 6 floating right there.
Black and a blue.
Okay.
I am floating 1, unfortunately, but there's Savitri. Another vanilla legend for ya.
Mana drain.
Aha. I expected as much. I'm not going to lie.
Any responses? You have to have an interrupt. You cannot cast instants. Don't forget about this as well.
Mm-hmm. And even if I had like Force Spike, it wouldn't even matter.
No, I can pay for Force Spike.
But if I played 2 Force Spikes, you can
I
still
could still pay for 2. You would have
But
to
if I had 3
if you
Force
had
Spikes,
3
I
Force
wouldn't,
Spikes,
I wouldn't have the blue.
you don't have the blue for 2 Force Spikes.
This is also true, actually. So yes, it
Okay, cool. That is 7 mana, right?
Mm,
Well, I'm gonna get a
my other big boy again.
I'm gonna get a delicious 7 mana. Do you pass the turn?
I'll take the mana burn and pass.
That's the worst part about it, is you have to take mana burn as well. Okay.
Yeah, there's also that.
I'll use 1 floating to cast Soul Ring. I'll use 1 floating and a green to cast Regrowth, targeting Brain Geyser.
Ah.
And then I will pay 2 in Brain Geyser for 7. Is that good?
I guess.
I'll draw 7 cards. Quite a lot of cards, if I do say so myself. I'll play a island, and then I will.
An island. Thank you very much, Cameron.
Oh fuck, he got me.
I thought you were good at words.
I thought you were different. I'll fucking hit you for 1, I guess. No, I refuse. I don't hit you for 1. I actually moved to my end step.
I like that less, actually.
I move to my end step and discard 3 lands, and I'll pass.
Well, I pass.
Ooh, interesting. I will slam an island, as they'd say.
Not allowed.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll play Rubinia, Soul Singer.
Ah, yes, Rubinia. I actually pulled one of her as well.
And I'll slap you for 1 this time.
I see.
And I'll pass the turn. Not gonna lie here, Kyle, I feel pretty good about my prospects.
At the end, turn it when on tap of Assault.
Go ahead.
All right, Cameron, it's time to show off my little secret. You know,
Yep.
the don't ask, don't tell. Just ignore this real fast.
That's a Tundra. I see you splashing 4 colors just like me.
You know, there was a reason. I'm not sure if you noticed. I was commenting how nice your Tundra was.
Yes.
Subtle hints there.
Foreshadowing, if you will. You're more of an English major than I am.
It's a bit of a red herring, though, if you want to talk about English terms, because it's not a purpose.
What do you? Oh, it's just in there as a replacement for an island.
I thought it was a different duel when I grabbed it. I have Tundra. I just was like, oh yeah, that's one I could use. Slaps Tundra in.
I mean, hey, you can replace islands with tundras, and it does literally nothing.
Yeah, this is true. So I'm like, you know, it's just a flex island. It's what it is.
Just a flex island. You see, unlike you though, my Bayou has a added benefit. I am splashing the secret 4th color, Kyle.
Oh, are you actually splashing that?
Yes.
I actually didn't even process. My brain is so used to hearing you say I play Bayou from our games in person that hearing you play a Bayou here didn't even faze me.
Well, I mean, if you look, I have 4 colors in play. Blue, green,
yes, because
white.
Rubinia was what I the colors I recognized among your deck. So yeah, the black. That is a spicy play. I have all this hot air. I'm not even gonna do anything with this.
Untap. I'll draw. Slam a forest. Hit you for 3. Pass my turn.
In response.
To what?
To attacking. I'm gonna terror Rubinia.
Yeah, Rubinia's dead.
Yeah, sick.
Take the 1, bitch. I don't mind this game being prolonged for 15 more turns. I've got the time. You would weep. Would weep, Kyle. Weep if you'd see my hand right now.
How much time you have on your hands?
He's not going to tear out Land Elves. He won't. Hey, that's a kobold. Yeah, that's fine. Do that? That's all. That's all good.
Alright, cool. Alright, cool. Pass.
Untap and draw, motherfucker. Hey, that's a library. I'll hit you for one.
Kobolds, what are you gonna do about it? Let them on through. VIP.
Down the red carpet.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
I'll untap Assault with my mana.
Yeah.
Sick.
Kobold, eh? I don't think I'd ever seen someone play a kobolds besides a shitty vintage deck.
Which I thought, same logic with banding. When am I ever gonna play kobolds?
Never.
Yeah, so this is my chance.
The real question
this is literally just me about trying decks that I never would get the chance to play.
When should you play kobolds, though? That's the better question.
When you draft them and no time else.
Not even when you draft them.
All right, Cameron.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna move Tundra over here. That's basically the same land to me. All right, we'll see if you have any reactions.
Okay, you probably do.
Unstable Mutation.
Yeah. Targeting.
Land War Elves, of course.
Oh,
not kobolds.
All swords the kobolds.
Why must you hurt me this way?
Would you like to force spike? I have a limited amount of mana here, Kyle. I don't know if I can take out the force.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So, you do gain a life over that, though.
Yeah. No, it was a 0/1.
Isn't it toughness? No, it's power.
It's power.
Oh.
That's why it was more depressing.
That's even better.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do besides
exile.
Oh, you passed. Oh, okay.
I did pass, yeah. You know, Cameron, I thought we were, like, meeting up today to, play a game called Magic the Gathering. So far, I have played 0 Magic the Gathering.
I'll hit you with one, Kyle. Gotcha. I just doubled my clock by playing a second Land War Elves.
You did. You have hastened yourself, one could say.
You went from a 14-turn clock to a 7-turn clock, Kyle.
Oh, I didn't mean to pass. I meant my brain went push arrow button. That's the wrong arrow button. Well, I'm glad I have, so many creatures to work with for this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll draw. I'll hit you for 2. You got him. Oh, you did. You just took it. I'll pass the turn, Kyle.
I have a feeling. Well.
Hey, it's a strip mine. What would you like to choose? Oh,
Alexandria.
Oh, okay. Well.
No fun allowed here.
I see how it is.
Pass.
Don't make me increase my clock even more by playing the 3rd Land War Elves. Hit you for 2. Oh, pass. Did you expect you're gonna die today by Land War beats, Kyle?
Not particularly. Well, okay. You know what? Let's, give it the old college try.
Ah, he's tapping mana or something.
Oh shit! Wrong spot.
That is technically the stack, the red zone. If you didn't know.
This is true.
If you did not know.
You know what? Actually, I guess let's put it there.
That is a 2/2 with regenerate for 3 mana. I will.
Technically, he's a 3/3 because I do own a swamp.
I will remove Solvat.
And you also effectively remove my soul by doing that.
Do you like the? I love the image for remove soul. The skeleton looks so fucking majestic, just popping out of that skin.
That's me right now. Actually, internally, that is how I feel right now.
That's how you feel. Right? Okay, well, I guess I'll untap. Yeah. I guess I'll draw. I guess I'll hit you for 2. I guess... Did you take the 2, by the way?
I wasn't sure if this was a combat trick or not, so
Nope.
I will declare no blockers.
I will declare no effects. Take the damage, bitch.
Alright.
It was Angus McKenzie.
Well then. I'll do it, Angus.
Yeah, you know, it's the boy.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay. Doesn't look good for you, Kyle. Hit you for 4, my guy.
Yeah.
No blocks. No blocks.
No blocks.
I'll just pass the turn.
Well.
And it's kobolds.
It is.
Needs to play it, otherwise he'll die.
Unholy strength. On the stack.
And once again, we are in the same position. I'll sort it again.
You could have tapped one to counter it. Instead, flexes his second swords with that same mana instead.
And then before swords resolves,
Alrighty then.
I'll mana drain it. Before spike, that is.
Well, this was fun.
Hey, I did it! The first time we haven't gone to game 3! And it's because you couldn't
so
play
sad.
Magic! Oh, by the way,
This was such a sad game.
I think I'll tell you this now. I drew a playset of Mana Drain.
I drew 2. There are 2 in this deck. Fun fact.
Wow. Yeah. So I drew a playset, and that just seemed ridiculous to me. Not only that, but I also pulled Balance, which you didn't see. But I pulled Balance in revised edition. And you know what Balance is, right?
I don't think I do off the top of my head.
Each player chooses a number of lands they control equal to the number of lands controlled by the player who controls the fewest, then sacrifices the rest. Players discard cards and sacrifice creatures the same way.
Oh.
So if I'm behind, if I have like 2 lands in play,
Yeah,
if I have
hold
2
it
lands
similar like enchantment
and
or
no
whatever.
creatures, and you have like 4 creatures and like 6 lands, I could just balance and you'll have to sacrifice 4 lands and all your creatures. It's a pretty good card.
So my game plan this time, yeah, you didn't get to see him, but I do have the King Kobold, the Care Keep man himself. He was in his deck.
I do think kobolds are generally just worse than goblins.
This is true. So my strat here was kobolds go wide, and then I had the few big ones. A lot of the stuff that I was holding onto my hand was support for the creatures to give them some sort of evasion or strength. Unfortunately, I didn't ever have creatures, so I was sitting on like 2 unstable mutations and a flight.
So that's the thing when I pulled the place of the Mana Drain, right, and I realized that for the last 4 games. The way you've won is through creature damage, right? So if I just have as many ways as possible to just stop you from having creatures, there's not much that you can do, right, to win the game. So that was my whole game plan this time was just since I have 4 Swords to Plowshares, 8 counter spells, and then multiple ways to make you to get rid of your creatures. And also to negate creatures' effects, like Angus McKenzie is a fog, and I also have a force field, and I also have an enchantment I put in my deck called Oboria, which is creatures can't attack a player unless that player casts a spell or put a non-token permanent onto the battlefield during the last turn. So if I just don't play cards or cast spells, you can't attack me. If it's on the play, and because enchantment removal is very hard to get in this game, especially this early on, that was also a game plan as well.
Yeah, cause I'm looking at my cards again as a question to myself. I don't have much in the way of counter spells. Most of my counter spells were pulled like in the last few sets, like Mana
Yeah, no,
Drain
I agree.
and
Mana Drain and I think Remove Soul were both. Remove Soul was from Revised, I think, and then Mana Drain was from Legends.
yes, I did pull Remove Soul, but I didn't feel the need to include it because most of the time what I disliked about what you played was never really creatures. I
Yeah,
had creature
yeah.
removal usually when I
Like
needed it.
I think the two times I played like an aggro strategy, I had very few creatures, but all the creatures I had were like very impactful to the board, like a Tog or the Ifrit. Like I only had like I think 12 creatures total, but like all like they were very like high value creatures, right?
and the Ifrits were actually on my sideboard this time. I if we'd gone a game through, I probably would have put them in, but
Did you have Ifrits in the sideboard?
yeah, I had the 3-drop one that makes you take a damage every turn.
I will say, in my sideboard, I put in the Serum Djinns, which are the 4-mana 5/6 flyers. In case, like, just in case I needed to like have a consistent aggro strategy, I did put those in. I did have them in the sideboard. But my main win con was, you saw Aladdin's Ring as one of my main win cons, and the second card I have is called the Hive, which is a 5-mana artifact where you can pay 5 mana to make a 1/1 flyer. And that was my second win con. Or, alternatively, beat you down with Land Elves. Whatever really works, you know.
Yeah, I did see. So I was bouncing between multiple deck ideas. And there was another strategy or another deck idea I could have built. And I might do it next time, depending on how the polls go for the next set. But same strategy with banding. Or not same strategy, same mindset with banding. I wanted to play something that I would probably never be able to play again. Unfortunately, I didn't actually get to play.
Well, so I think the biggest problem is I don't think you had enough card draw, because I think I totally out-trumped you with card draw this game. Not only with library.
Oh
but
yeah, no, and that's something else I was
Geyser
about.
and
Actually, that was
Ancestral
something else I was
Recall.
gonna bring up. I have very little in the way of like card draw as well. Besides the library, I did not get any of the I did not get like an ancestral recall. I did not get any of those like blue draw and have fun cards. I may have actually have some hiding now I'm thinking about it, but I don't remember ever seeing really many in my look earlier, my search, because I thought I was looking for some, but I don't remember seeing like any decent ones.
Well, the really interesting thing I'm actually about this series is not only the fact, but it's really interesting because now that we have a lot of cards, and there's a lot of deck variety, you can easily change your deck completely next game to counter control, right? So that's actually more interesting now about this series is that if I play control this match, next match you could play like burn aggro, right? And that, which is very good against control. Because I'm assuming you pulled. Did you pull like any like chain lightning or lightning bolts from Revised? Chain lightning is a Legends
lightning
card.
bolt was on my sideboard actually.
Yeah, so like you could easily like go like honestly you could probably fireball lightning bolt strategy against Okay, so
I'm thinking about it. You countered every legend I played.
You only played 2 legends, right?
The only legend I didn't get to play. I played 3 different legends.
No, I didn't counter.
There was the Vitra.
Oh, did I counter?
You just murder him? You sword stem. You sword stem. That's right. And the only legend I didn't draw was the Kabold one, because there were 4 legends in my deck. Those 3 you saw, and then the Kabold dude.
Interesting.
Roll Gov Karakeep. Yeah, no, I thought I'd go big this time. Small Kabold, big boys enhanced. I did not expect Mana Drain out the wazoo.
Yeah, so I was actually very lucky that I pulled a place out of Mana Drain. I was super surprised when it happened. Also, you didn't know this, but in the last thing, I also had Blue Elemental Blast in my hand, so I could have countered or destroyed your Cabal with that as well. Because I was like, I threw them in my sideboard, and I was like, yo, Kyle could actually go red this time, so I might as well throw this in my sideboard. I have, because like my sideboard is just honestly has like 5 to 6 slots open at all times, so